Hello and welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. You are gathered with us tonight for the Cookout podcast where we talk about what's cooking up in the world of professional wrestling.
Yes, as usual, every Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 Eastern, we are here for your viewing pleasure. Anika should be here anytime. In the meantime, if you're new to the Workhorse Wrestling Network channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button on this video, hit the bell on the YouTube channel to be notified. If you're with us on the YouTube channel, thanks for joining us. If you're with us on Twitch, give us a follow. Thanks for joining us there. Please interact in the chat. Let us know anything you want to talk about. We want to interact with you. We're going to be watching Lucha Underground Season 1, Episode 5. We're picking back with our Lucha Underground retro watch along. So I don't know if CM, if you have a link, we can post in the chat. I know in the past you have. Um, But we'll do that. If not, we'll kick the show off as always with Miss CM's Clown of the Week.
Clown of the week, first and foremost, goes to Phil. I'm not even sure if he was on wrestling this week, but he existed. Therefore, he is a clown. When one of those things stops happening, he'll stop being a clown. Until then, we're here. Other clown of the week goes to people who, I don't know how to say this in a nice way.
Say this in a nice way.
If somebody's good at modding, could you please take CM's comments and whenever Phil is wrestling in 2K, have her be in the commentary? Because, like, goddamn, I'd be wrestling Phil Brooks every week.
I mean, that's all. At least he won't get injured every other match. The people who are mad at Mercedes Monet for having JD from NY removed from commentary for her match. It's not a lot of people, but having them be mad at her for holding a man accountable for his comments towards her. Yeah. See, I gotta be nice because the baby said be nice. See, y'all look.
Ruby said no.
I really want to say, y'all are so freaking stupid. Why would this woman want this man who spends all of his time in his mama's basement when he's not picking his nose and scratching his balls, that just sits there and drags her and craps on her and acts like she's the most horrible person ever because she didn't want to go wrestle with Vince again on commentary in a match that she is trying to help build up.
I don't listen to his show. I would have assumed he would have been a supporter of Mercedes. I find it kind of surprising that he's a Mercedes hater.
It's because she's in AEW and he doesn't like AEW. Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, we love AEW, Princess.
I'll be nice and let it go for right now. But as soon as this child goes to sleep, I'm coming back to this. Just so y'all know. Oh, wait.
We are a month away, people. We are a month away from the Workhorse Hall of Fame, baby.
Oh, we're going to be like WWE and not have a physical one for that?
It's just in
I mean, if y'all want to drive out here and we can do it in my living room.
Is that safe?
I
I don't know if that's safe. Because, like, I don't know if y'all saw the weather report, but, like, there was a storm. But it's not it was the shape of the storm that had people wondering if it was safe to go certain places. I'll find the map But the story, this is how I know that whatever deity or being or whatever you believe in has a sense of humor, because the shape of the storm, of one of the storms, was funny as hell. I'm gonna find it. You guys keep talking because that shit is. I laughed for a while. Gave myself the dollar abs.
I am completely wrapped up in preparing for the NFL draft. Still 5 weeks to go for that. ALW, you down for doing a Thursday stream?
Yeah. I'm down to do that.
We can clown on some of the picks.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's probably gonna be a whole lot to clown on. Let's call spade a spade.
Shoot, I might end up clowning on my own team's pick.
It'll be very interesting to see how it all shakes out. That's for sure. Let's just say, even though the Cowboys tend to draft fairly decent, I'm never confident. So we'll see how it all plays out.
I'd say my team shoots over 500. You know, we do slightly better than we do bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cowboys, like, you guys don't really steal people from other teams. Like, it's all you draft good players and you re-sign those players when their contracts are due.
They still exist? Oh, that's unfortunate.
So
I heard somebody made a comment about the Cowboys saying Cowboys are in danger of being fourth, and I was just like, did y'all forget that the Giants exist? Like, I mean, sometimes I'm guilty of forgetting that the Giants exist, but the Giants still exist. So I think Cowboys are safe on that front.
yeah,
We forget the Cowboys exist for a while, often.
yeah. I mean, if we finish above third, it'll be a surprise. So, especially because Philly's Philly and Washington have done a lot this offseason.
Wait,
so.
Hold on.
Oh, that was the craziest turnaround I've ever seen.
Hold on. ALW is a Cowgirls fan.
You didn't know this? Yes.
Of all the things I've missed out on picking on him about, being a Cowboys fan.
So I wear Cowboy stuff all the time. I got Cowboys logos in the picture, in the background, in the past.
I thought you lost the
You
bet.
literally just now. I have a Dallas Cowboys tattoo.
I thought you lost a bet, or you were going through a really hard time. I you would willingly do that to yourself. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I just let 1995 go. Like, let it go. That was literally 20 years ago. Let it go.
In 95 is 30 years ago.
Now. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
As for
you old. See?
If I'm old, where are you?
Ancient.
As for Anika, one of your two teams should have a good year this year.
Listen,
I'm highly optimistic about the Bears.
Will you be that?
I'm optimistic. I think they're going to do well this year.
I'll believe it when I see it.
My team's probably going to do the worst that they've done in half a decade, but they should still make the playoffs.
Shall we crack into episode 5 of Lucha Underground Season 1? Everybody ready?
Episode 6, right?
What?
Episode 6, right?
5.
But we were gonna do 5, and then we ended up doing the AEW Revolution review instead, and so we didn't do 5 that week. So it got pushed. So technically, we're only at 5. We're moving pretty slow here.
All right. I'm good. I'm ready.
All right. Without further ado, let's get it started.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Press play. She can find Internet Archive as well as Amazon.
Change the caption to let them all know what we're doing. All right. Shall we go ahead and hit play?
Turn it down.
All right. Turn it down. Volume's
3,
down. 2.
2.
What?
Let's go.
What are we doing?
5.
So
Dario
for the
Cueto
first few minutes, is gonna be like a recap, every episode.
Which is good. I like that because when you haven't watched it in a little bit, you start to forget exactly what happened sometimes. They do a good job of recapping. Drago with the pin. Chavo beating up Blue Demon. And Sexy Star.
Oh, they went way back. What the?
Well, you gotta catch up because you also have to realize all of this builds on itself, and I think some weeks they took like a couple weeks off.
Big rant.
This is where Johnny, enter promotion name here, really excelled.
Yeah, I mean, I was familiar with them before, but like this is where I was like, holy shit, like wow. I mean, I knew he was good, but like I didn't realize he was quite that good. And this was like, whoa, that dude's amazing. He's another one of those guys that, like, don't get me wrong, like he had several opportunities to be tag team champion and do other stuff, and he was champion in smaller promotions, both mid card and main event, but he never reached the main event level at WWE.
Even though it gets a bad rap, it is crazy that Miz became a world heavyweight, a WWE champion before Morrison. Because when they broke up, they literally said who's going to be the Genetti, and they said Miz was. It's like, no, you became a Genetti.
Well, you know why that is.
Yeah, I mean, it's because Miz is a yes man, I assume.
That and it's kind of like a Lana situation.
Okay.
So we got Conan talking to Dario.
Doing the thing he loves to do the most. Gossip.
Conan wants a street fight.
Oh, did y'all see that Bischoff got kayfabe fired?
No.
Fired from what?
It might not be. In whatever promotion he was in recently, I think it was dealing with Dario Cueto. But I'm not entirely certain.
MLW.
I didn't know he was involved with anything.
Been on MLW for a little while, trying to do kind of a pseudo lucha underground type thing on MLW. It's definitely not the same, and it's not.
Well, I mean, you don't have Robert Rodriguez backing you, so
right.
You ain't got the big money, honey. You ain't got the time.
Striker and Vampiro back for episode 5 as your announcers, Melissa Santos in the ring.
We got a house band and everything. Let's go.
So you had several different house bands. They were really good. I wanted to go to Lucha Underground so bad.
Yeah, but San Diego is a very far trip, especially for you.
Not really.
It's across the entire country.
It's not that far. My husband did it like last year before last.
ALW definitely could have done it. He goes down to California pretty often.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot farther south than I go. It's probably about 12 hours farther south than I go, but
Is that real hours or is that California hours?
that's real hours. California's a long state. Like, from tip to tip, it's probably 15 hours, 16 hours.
I'm not even
Maybe
joking.
more
One
than
of my
that.
friends, like one of the girls that I did,
I've never heard of a California hour. That's why I was laughing. I don't know what that
she said like driving from one part of LA to another part of LA,
Oh,
like
yeah.
5 minutes down the road in traffic could be like
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah, I went for my son's graduation and we got stuck in traffic. We were literally going like on the GPS. It was like 12 minutes away and it took us an hour and 22 minutes to get there because of the traffic.
No.
I
Yeah.
said the
And
only
that's not
time
even
traffic
he was
is
like, that's not even really terrible. It could have taken longer. Like it's taken me longer. I was like, holy shit. Okay, well.
So
I
I
said the
lived
only
in San Diego.
Jiho, and we just get out the cars and walk.
I was just about to say we could have walked there faster than we could have than just sitting there.
Oh, Mil Muertes is beating.
Brago?
So I lived in San Diego, but the only time I spent in LA was at LAX.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you have a party in the USA? It was the accent. Sammy was the accent.
San Diego was a lot of fun, though.
That power slam, he dropped Drago right on his head.
Oh,
That looked nasty. Oh,
my
cousin was in San Diego. He loves it.
I think you did that right.
Wait, who's that?
Mil Muertes has Drago outside the ring, bashing his head off everything, and has rolling him back in the ring.
Cuerno. I think King Cuerno.
Okay, I'm like, yeah, gargoyle in the corner.
That was watching from the crowd.
Do we consider that in the crowd or on top of the?
Yeah, on top of whatever.
He a gargoyle. He in the corner.
Mask? There he is. Yeah, he's sitting on top of something. Oh, big power slam. 1, 2. Drago kicks out at 2.
You are ahead, dude.
How am I?
Yeah, I feel like your thing is on like 1.25.
Yeah, right. Cause now I just got the body slam.
1.25.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm watching on 1x.
No, I don't know if it is or not. I don't even know where to find that setting. So
that sounds awkward.
Santos Escobar.
Who's Santos?
King
Cuerno.
On top of the structure.
I paused it for about 10 seconds.
Oh, he's the gargoyle?
Yeah, he's the gargoyle.
No.
Side note, Bob, I need Boomerang to bring all of 90 cartoons back. I need the Duckling and I need Gargoyles to come back. Just for Saturday mornings. I need that in my life.
They can't do that. Those are Disney.
Yeah, do you have Disney Plus?
I do.
Because I think they have it up there. If you have Hulu, you might have Disney Plus.
Oh, I definitely have Disney Plus. We're not gonna go there, but okay.
Yeah, look on Disney Plus, you might find it.
Yeah, a lot of those cartoons are on there.
Yeah.
Did y'all watch Recess?
Huh?
Did you ever watch Recess?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I have a question for all y'all. Because I saw it on social media, and this would actually this intrigued me. What kids would win in the street fight? the Recess kids or the Hey Arnold kids.
If they
Ooh.
let the kindergartners loose, recess. Just the kindergartners by them damn selves.
Recess were savage for sure.
But see,
That's a
Hey
good question.
Arnold, they were all on the stoop, and they was actually getting beat up and stuff.
No,
Spinelli
stoop
might whoop them
kids.
all herself.
Stoop kid. So Mil Mortis wins the match. Stoop
We
kid
know.
might stand a chance, but the kindergartners are gonna swarm, especially if you give them some sugar.
Yeah, and Spinelli was a badass, so I don't. She probably beat everybody herself too.
Ashley Spinelli was a sweet, misunderstood child.
But
Al- Although Mikey might try to protect the other kids.
Mikey was too much of a poetic soul. This God's not the answer. Piece of hey, big boy, if you don't
You
hey,
know
you the
why
biggest
he's
one out
like
here.
that, right?
You the biggest one.
You know why he's like that. That's the thing. He's the biggest one. You hear all the time with parents where their kid is like the biggest one. Don't hurt the other kids, honey. Like they're remember you can't be as rough with them because they're not as big as you. I have to
Right.
do it with my child because she's tall as hell. Like please remember they are not as tall as you. Don't put something on top of something. Like help the smaller children.
Well, this
Oh,
provoked.
Cuerno coming into the ring
Why?
over
Why is it super oily?
the incapacitated Drago.
Why
To
is he
accentuate
crawling?
the muscles. Duh.
Why he crawling on the mat floor?
Because he's a hunter. And
it
Drago was
always
his
cracks me
prey.
up seeing pictures of The Rock when he was a teenager.
All right, he a hunter. That was some Magic Mike foolishness right there.
That was Magic Mike foolishness right there.
He's gonna slide out with no belly in it.
Poor Drago getting taken out by No Muertes, and then King Cuerno coming in and making it worse. Johnny Mundo talking. It's funny, like
But
as much as me personally, like I gravitate towards the wrestling part of wrestling always. There was always something about Lucha Underground where the wrestling, as great as it was, felt secondary because the production is so cinematic and film like it's there, but it's almost like the fights in the action film. It's like it's not the most important thing anymore for me, like it is when I watch other wrestling.
Sammy, what were you gonna say?
so like I had heard The Rock in an interview talk about when he was in high school, like he had moved and people thought he was an undercover cop. And I was like, he's got to be exaggerating. And then I went and I
You
Googled
know,
up
when you
the
have a
images of
mustache
him
at
as a teenager.
15,
Like he
you
looks
got a
like
full
he's
mustache at
freaking
15,
30.
like, exactly.
Hello, fellow kids. How much is a joint of marijuana? That's what he looks like. Like he's on
I mean, he was
21
like
Jump Street.
6'3" and a full mustache at like 14.
Oh, poor boo boo.
Them Samoan jeans kicked his ass. ALW, when it comes to Lucha Underground in particular, the cinematic nature of it does lend it more to being like a movie. And I think because we kind of knew Robert Rodriguez was in it, like producing it, that's why we felt like that. And because it was so different from everything that was on TV. Like you had WWE, which was storyline driven, even though the storylines were horrible. TNA, where you had good wrestling, your indies, where you had stories and good wrestling, and then you have Lucha Underground, which is for a lot of us kind of our first exposure to Lucha Libre wrestling.
And like you said, Robert Rodriguez probably won an award or two for directing in movies. So it's like, oh no, I don't know about wrestling. I for darn sure know how to tell a story. So
No,
Let
he's a
me handle
wrestling
that, and you
fan.
tell me what. Huh?
He's a wrestling fan.
But it's like
Son of habit.
like my expertise are, I'm gonna make it look sexy as hell, and then when it comes to it, ding, ding, ding.
Yeah,
With
I'm
the
hoping for
extra,
something similar from Freddie Prinze Jr. when he starts up his promotion.
yeah, I'm almost moved off of that. I feel like we've been talking about that forever now. Like, I mean, it's to the point where, like, okay, I don't even think it's gonna happen at this point. Like,
Nobody wants to join or help, which is dumb.
Well, I hope if Freddie Prinze Jr. does it, I hope that we are able to get it to be like a SAG type situation. Where
Who
folks can
in the
qualify for
white
a shirt.
house is this?
Oh, Masquerita Dorada?
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. He is one of the best luchadors, actually, irrespective of size, which is
Mhm.
crazy. But dude can go.
Go Power Ranger. I'm sorry.
Oh, the Power Rangers. Burrito Dorada versus Son of Habit
But see,
coming up.
this
Just
is
be
also
careful we don't need Hasbro or whoever owns the product now to come after us.
as long as it's not Disney, we're good. Cause Disney rolls up on like Mickey don't play.
You
He'll
don't
roll
play.
up on you quick. Like,
To make you want his money.
you thought you was gonna you thought you was gonna la 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 and some birds were gonna fly down. That I own that.
I'm not even gonna sing the X-Men theme song.
You better not stop thinking it. You better stop thinking it.
I'm sorry.
The three of us have nothing to do with what Anika does. Anika lives in Florida, Mickey. If you want to handle Anika, she is in Florida. You ain't even got to fly out the state, bro.
It's so catchy though.
You don't even hunt. Stop. Now see, when Mickey come
That's
busting in your room with a
arm
sock
drag.
full of nickels.
I was literally just thinking, they wouldn't go down to Florida for Anika. And then you said, oh, yeah, right. They're in Florida. That's where they're located.
Mickey is the original Florida man. Y'all better stop fucking with him. He gonna get you with a bag full of nickels. You'll be able to talk about I got a pocket full of sunshine.
I know. Ooh, I'm sorry.
See, this right here is why
You can't listen. Sometimes I actively turn my brain off to stop doing it. Anything you say, I can make a song to it.
Evil East, tripping up Masquerade of Dorada.
Hey,
Trying to help out,
Jack,
trying to have it.
stop.
Oh, awesome Masquerade
We
of Dorada up in the air.
I don't need this anymore.
Willing to beat up a little person, willing to beat up a woman.
That's so
Son of Habit.
disrespectful.
Son of Habit
It's meant
is
to
this
be.
terrible human being.
It's like you're gonna
Revenge hero.
you just threw him on the mat, like, bruh.
But see, that's the thing that I've noticed in Mexican wrestling or lucha libre wrestling. The little wrestlers and I don't want to say the like the trans and drag racing drag cross drag cross dressing wrestlers, they get treated the same. Like they get looked up on. There's no difference. I love that equality. It's good. It's very good.
Like, I
Yeah.
totally agree. But why are you so aggressive?
Would he not be with the another wrestler? Not a regular
And
wrestler.
then no offense, the beard makes me think you realize you a redneck underneath the mask.
No, Matt Cross apparently is one of the sweetest people that you can ever come
That's what I
across.
hear too. I've heard nothing
Unless you're
really good stuff about Matt Cross.
But okay, when I said okay, he is not Latino. He is of a Caucasian persuasion.
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
Oh, Evil East on the outside with the knee or the kick. I couldn't tell. I think it was a knee.
It was a
Masquerade
knee,
Dorada.
the Sheamus version of
And
the
she's
then
a
knee.
the
butt.
ref having his back turned.
The same
I
rep.
love, Matt,
I remember.
I love that
Ooh.
Matt Cross, who's like 3 times as big as Masquerade Dorada, still needs help from Evil East to take him out. Like,
It's as big because he
no, Matt Cross is
Are we not at
finished
the
by
same
like
part?
1.5 times. Oh, Masquerade Dorada just landed on his head. He missed Evil East on the middle
Oh,
rope.
shoot!
Okay, so his feet up.
Okay, I need to rewind a bit.
Did you see?
Did
Did Matt,
she
it looked
not?
like he landed on his head.
It was dark, so we don't know if she caught him or not.
Well, she's laying down next to him, so at least she's pretending, but it looked like he landed on his head at first. Oh, now he's chasing her around the ring. Evil East running away.
right and come on, come on, come on, come on, come
Oh,
on.
pay attention.
Splash!
Running into the arms of Son of Havoc. Masquerade up to the top rope. Mad Havoc. Or Son of Havoc. Mad Havoc. Son of Havoc.
All right. Hopefully, I'm at the same part as everybody else now.
Yeah, Masquerade Dorada just came off the top rope for like a crossbody on the Son of Havoc on the
But
outside.
I reacted to that dive well before anybody else did, and it's like,
Yes,
oh,
yes, you did.
Masquerade Dorada back at it. Around the trying to go for her. Counter 1, 2. Ah, just got the pin. Oh,
Yeah, he had like a good little. He had a good running Lucha Underground.
I forget. It's been so long since I've watched it and I only watched it the one time originally, like, and in real time, like, I forget what happened a lot. Like,
This was my comfort show. Like I literally had. I've gotten cable literally just for wrestling.
Listen, when I tell you I try to find this, I'm like, what channel is this? Like, I could these are show commercials, and I'm like, this is I don't see it on my box. This is what this.
Our main event tonight will be Prince Puma versus Big Rick in a Boyle Heights street fight.
Prince Puma, aka Pretty Ricky.
Or maybe wait. We're gonna get Sexy Star versus Chavo tonight too.
Ooh, our
That
first
one's
intergender.
Is it our first independent?
Lucha Underground was the first place I ever saw an intergender wrestling match like that. I don't remember ever seeing one before.
Lucha
This
Underground and TNA. TNA had them matches on lock.
I'm trying to remember any TNA ones. I mean, I'm sure I saw them. I'm sure I'm just drawing a blank, but I feel like
well, a
Lucha
lot of them
Underground
were
was
with
the first
the
place I
woman
saw.
that we don't talk about. So, but there were
Yeah.
there were some with Jordan Grace, and those were good.
On YouTube they show some of the indie stuff. I love I guess Keith Lee's farewell to the indie scene. He actually wrestled Mia Yim, and it's like it was we call it. He didn't pull no punches, but it was so good.
Oh, in one of the retro holiday specials that they do for Thanksgiving, Taya Valkyrie wrestled a dude. I believe it was Ethan Page. I could be wrong, but I believe it was Taya Valkyrie versus Ethan Page.
That sounds like a
Seen her
very
wrestle-
interesting time.
I've seen her wrestle a couple intergender matches in MLW and a couple other places. Ty has wrestled a few guys. And it happens in GCW a lot.
But it didn't happen that often in TNA.
So Sportskeeda had a story where they said we're not disclosing the wrestler's name, but apparently a wrestler died in the ring during the match at some independent show. Yeah, I don't know. Did you guys
Oh,
hear
they
about that or
released
see
the
that?
name.
Huh?
They released the name. The name is out
Oh, they
there.
did. Oh, the article I saw, the one I saw said they weren't releasing the name yet, but maybe it was later. Who was it?
I don't remember the guy's name. Apologies to his family, but he was not somebody that was close to me.
On a lighter note, they said that before Revolution,
Yeah.
what's his name? Luchasaurus, they actually had some plans for him to be in the main event. I'm like, okay. So like him having pneumonia and him like that whole incident, like, okay, it really was like, are you okay, boo boo? Are you actually gonna be all right? And to actually have considered some actual plans and wrestling, I'm like, okay, he actually gets to do what he loves. Like, okay, the first things first is be all right, and then now it's like, oh, okay, thank God, you actually made able to go back and wrestle.
Vince Steele is the guy's name.
Vince Gill?
Vince Steele.
Oh, Vince Gill. Yeah, not a name I'm familiar with either.
Steel.
Oh.
Vince Gill is a country singer, I believe.
That's a female. I'm gender.
Bravo
Equal
stepped on Sexy Star's
opportunity.
head.
If you sign up for the match, you sign up to get these hands.
Bravo dragging Sexy Star up by her hair.
Like, girl, braid your hair. Why are you not black?
Hey. Whatever happens to her, it's fine because of what happened to Rosemary.
Hey, this is before we knew.
Wait, is this Rosemary?
Say what?
Is
Oh,
this
you don't
Rosemary?
know the story.
No, I don't.
Bravo
You know I don't know the
Sexy
story.
Star. He laid a big wet one on her.
She hurt Rosemary by shooting on her and putting in like an actual hold, a MMA hold in a match, and it broke her arm, right?
Oh, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
And it's why she
I did not know
can't
that.
wrestle anymore.
I did not know that.
Wow.
Sexy Star. Nobody will work with her.
Well, once you turn a fight into a shoot, you know.
Why would you do that?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows because by all accounts, her and Thunder Rosa didn't have beef. Not Thunder Rosa. Her and Rosemary had no beef. Rosemary didn't do anything during the match. She just
So
decided
Sexy
to
Star
do
had
it.
a chair. Sorry to interrupt. Sexy Star had a chair about to blast Bravo. The ref got in the way. She kicked the ref in the nuts, and then Penta came down and stole the chair from Sexy Star.
What are we
Now looks like
doing?
Bravo's telling Penta to hit Sexy Star with the chair. Bravo attacked Sexy Star.
Phoenix!
Penta watching, holding the chair. Here comes Phoenix.
Hit them both. Hit them both.
Phoenix,
Hit
the
them
match is
both.
Over.
Phoenix.
Earlier in an early episode, it is acknowledged that Phoenix and Pentagon are brothers. They mention it a few more times in Lucha Underground, then they stop until later. And it's always very interesting like how they just stopped. And then when it came up again, how they presented that.
But what's wrong with you, Penta? Female.
Penta is dark. And Penta is about to have a teacher to help Penta learn how to win.
He came in dark.
This is not cool Penta. This is still semi kind of learning Penta.
This is hit you upside the head with a shovel, Penta.
Yeah, you'll get cool Penta a little bit.
And in like a season or two, we get to, I'm just going to snap everybody's arms, Penta.
Prince Puma about to enter the Lucha Underground. That is so. No countouts. Everything's legal.
This is Lucha Underground was so good. It was so different.
This reminds me of Guts in a good way, because it was
Reminds you of what?
the Nickelodeon show Guts. Because it was like, remember, it was in a stadium, and it was actually they had to go up against it. They had to climb the temple at the last game, and like I said, in a good way, not NXT 2.0. Actually, Guts, where they actually had to go up against the climb up the temple and everything. That's
I have not heard Guts referenced like that in so long.
Oh, that's how it looks all set up. Like, I'm sorry, 80 kids, but 90s kids got this on lock. I'm sorry, my childhood on television was the bomb.
Even the commercials were better.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, from time to time, when my children talk about going to summer camp, I start singing the Bug Juice song, and I start flashing back. And when they're old enough, we are gonna watch Bug Juice. That was my first reality show ever, and we weren't really calling it reality, but I was caught up in that whole drama that was happening on Bug Juice. Like, where are they now? Type situations. Y'all don't understand. We had Corey and Topanga, which sucked, but we also had Sean and Angela.
Listen,
TGF, the
I watched
Ashley. We had Mary Kate and Ashley for our childhood.
Mary Kate.
Movies, books, clothes.
Like I watched. I'm pretty sure I watched 4 out of the 70 little mini movies that go to DVD that you got on Blockbuster.
I watched
It Takes Two will always be great.
I watched every movie, watched every show, read every book.
So kiss her already.
Them and Tia and Tamara, I just knew I had a twin out there that looked just like me, which not out there.
And we can't forget about animation of the 90s, like Courage the Cowardly Dog, Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo.
Laboratory.
Side note, Parent Trap, even though it was one girl, we got to put them in the twin categories too. I mean, Parent Trap was a great movie. Parent Trap, even though it was only one girl playing both sisters, that still is one of the best twin combos ever.
Well, that's a remake.
Youngkin had us fooled.
The remake was better. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it. She had Lindsay Lohan was a great child actor. I thought it was 2 of you.
I wonder if anybody will ever ask folks, like, which do you like better? Your current job or Lucha Underground? And if anybody will ever answer honestly.
You can't have a camera in front of them. It can't be like a survey in the mall. It gotta be like a random conversation while you're walking. You can't just say it outright. You gotta build up to it.
I feel like a muscle man Malcolm or Chris
anyhow.
could slide it in.
Are you ever gonna actually believe the answer unless it's what you think the answer should be anyhow?
I mean, I would believe it, but it's like, oh, I like the WWE system better because you get to wrestle more. Like that doesn't sound quite right.
Woo!
Oh, another thing I got to shout out to for the '90s: The Simpsons.
The Simpsons. Wait, never mind. Excuse me, Nikki. Excuse me. I didn't mean to say that because Nikki owns them now.
Like just the pinball machines. Like that WWF pinball machine that had all
Bruh,
the old school
hold on,
Undertaker themes.
hold on. You know when your disc, your CD-ROM, no longer had any more internet, but you wanted to get on a computer because you were bored, so you played solitary, Minesweeper, and pinball, and taught yourself how to play chess.
Yeah.
I
That's
had
how we
the
learned.
I had that one skiing game on my computer when I was a little kid, and after a while, a Yeti would come and eat you.
Wait, did y'all ever play Oregon Trail?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I've heard of it, but
Oh yeah.
I never played.
I
You
didn't play
never
that until the
played Oregon
2000s, though.
Trail?
Listen. My video game skills were at zero. My sisters were on
No,
point.
we played Oregon Trail at school.
Yeah, I played
No,
it in the '80s when it was monochromatic on an Apple IIe, like the first beta version. Like,
Wait, did y'all have Mavis Beacon? Like
yep,
when y'all transferred from typewriters to computers, did you have
yep,
Mavis Beacon?
yeah. I was in high school though. Like, was the senior?
I learned how to type on a typewriter,
Yep, me too.
and then we switched to a computer class when I was in like fifth grade, and I remember Mavis Beacon,
Yep,
and Mavis was teaching us.
yep. We had typing in high school, and it was well, we learned in elementary school, like they had a little bit of typing on typewriters, and then or middle school, I guess, or junior high school is what they called it then. And then we had typing, actual keyboard. Oh no, typing in middle, junior high, and then keyboarding is what it became in high school.
crazy
When we had
enough.
computer and me speaking, yeah, maybe speaking.
But like crazy enough, my mom had a typewriter until forever. It's probably still in the closet somewhere. So we didn't have a computer until maybe I was a high schooler. So all my middle school papers were in typewriters. Like, can you have it? I'm like, oh, no. You said it had to be typed. I don't care. I don't care if it's it's I don't care if it's from a typewriter. It is typed. But can you go to the library? I don't know. That library means gas. I have to go to a different location. No, take this typed off my typewriter paper and grade it accordingly. This point off because it's from a
Wait,
typewriter. That's so stupid.
your your public library had computers that everybody could use.
Yep.
Yeah, that
That
wasn't
was
a
the
thing
point.
until I was in high school because yeah, Prince Puma's
Yep.
on the ground. Prince Puma got beat up by everybody.
He sure did.
Is this
Big
right?
Rick with the
Oh,
Wish
Fight.
version of LAX has been beating up on Prince Puma right now.
I was gonna
He
say like no
tried.
DQ. I'm like, how was old
It's a
boy
street
just in
fight.
his chair?
It is a street fight. And
But
Prince Puma apparently has no
dang,
friends.
like you getting jumped right now, bruh.
Okay, that was a very interesting takedown. So he hit from with a front and a back.
And then a drop kick to Big Rick, who was sitting in the chair into the corner.
Oh, he is busted open.
That's what you get sitting in the chair, just watching me get behind kick.
It's what he deserves.
Oh yeah, oh you think it's without.
Where did that
Missed
stick
with the
come
kendo
from?
stick. Now Phoenix has a kendo stick.
Prince Puma.
Whoa. I mean Prince Puma. What else?
Backstabber. Sir, I don't need you to hit the ground with the kendo stick. I need to hit the people with the kendo stick. You outnumbered right now.
Prince Puma with the kendo stick to the back of Big Rick, who's not selling it.
What in the hell? See, you got it, dog. You got it. You got it. It didn't affect you. You won. It's cool. I don't even want this no more. I don't even want this no more.
Rick grabbed the kendo stick.
Like, what
Oh,
are you doing, Puma?
or he
Lay
punched into
down.
him
It's
and just
over. You
leveled him.
lost. You didn't have to punch him like that. Oh.
Big Rick is
Yes,
a big
he
boy.
did.
Ezekiel Jackson is a big dude.
Yes, he is.
It was no forearm. It was like, you just put your fist in his face.
Puma has no friends.
I mean, dang, Ray Phoenix, you
He
have
still
no
doesn't.
bro.
There's been 3-on-1 for 10 minutes now.
It's a straight fight. He signed up for it. The other
But-
luchadors are like, he signed up for it.
But-
Let them hoes
Big
fight.
Rick sends Puma into the ladder face first.
But you would still think so, yes, it's a street fight, but we did 3-on-1 like right before, like this, like 2 minutes to the match. It wasn't even like, oh, I'm in distress. I need my boys to help me. No. We're gonna piece you up right now. We're not gonna
They
give you
said what they were going to do to him. It's not the other luchador's fault that he didn't listen.
Big Rick getting the table. Oh, Big Rick got the kendo stick. They're holding Puma up for him. Oh, they put his legs through the ladder. Trio woe in the ladder, exposing the midsection. Here comes Big Rick with the kendo stick. He's gonna put a whooping on
It's going to hurt.
Puma's chest and stomach. Watch.
There's
this
a
feels
friend.
real racial.
Here we go.
John of the
Johnny
many last names.
Mundo. Johnny Lucha is in the ring.
Why did y'all
Johnny Underground.
Oh, big kick.
Because
Johnny
parkour.
TV.
Why everybody think Batman? What is everybody about?
Johnny Batman is in the ring.
He's not Batman. He's not rich enough.
Yeah, so he becomes Johnny Worldwide, but I don't think he's Johnny Worldwide yet.
Yeah, I think is he John Hannigan right now? Or Johnny Mundo?
I think it's Johnny Mundo, right?
This match is still going?
Yes, because John of the many last names came in and helped him out.
Hey, I'm not a ref. Why is you moving your body? Like, bro, just tell me when someone's getting covered, and I'll hit 1, 2, 3 when y'all figuring this out.
Man, the late 2000s, though, was Johnny's era. Like, for real. Like, whether it was Lucha Underground or TNA or whatever, like, wherever he went, like, he was the dude.
That was my sister loves his intro.
Apologizing. Like hit the other dude with the damn chair as much as you hit him. Because that was painful as hell. Talking about, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Johnny missed Big Rick. Big Rick moved.
Big
And Johnny
Rick.
blasted Prince Puma with the chair. Puma's out. They got the table. Big Rick's got Puma. He's got something in plan here. Big choke slam, it looks like. Integuri on that. Oh, yeah.
And then Johnny went back to WWE, and, like, ever since he got fired from there, he hasn't been the same.
I will say the run with MXM Collection has given him some spark back. It seems like he actually enjoys wrestling. And I'm going to say it, if no one else will say, I feel like Johnny TV
From the
instead
block.
of Valkyrie should star in some corny, campy action movies because it fits them. And they seem like really sweet people. But wrestling does not seem like it loves and appreciates them enough. So having them in some cheesy, campy movies where they can become like cult classic people that people love, I would love to see it for them.
See, why are you playing like besides the Scooby Doo series, I would love if someone does like a little series of TV movies with wrestling. As cheesy as it was, Scooby Doo WrestleManias and all those were actually kind of fun. So, like you said, if Johnny TV and Ty just want to do, hey, we're in a lost town. Oh my gosh, zombies are coming.
Man,
We have to fight our way out in the square circle.
what an era
Watch
that
that.
was, though. The TV movies for Scooby Doo in the late 90s and I think early 2000s.
Witch's Ghost,
Like,
Cyber Chase. They are all on HBO Max, by the way, because I watched them come out.
Zombie Island was probably my favorite.
Return to Zombie Island does not exist.
I didn't say Return, I said Zombie Island.
I know, but some people only know Return to Zombie Island when Zombie Island is the only Zombie Island that that lives. And those there's actually, I will find the lore and send it to you because those were not supposed to be done the way they were done. But there's a whole story behind it. But yes, we've come to the end of our watch along.
There was also the Alien one too. And those were the 4.
You want to do the housekeeping this week, Sia?
Watch us. We live different days. We never know. People get sick. I'm being so real because I don't want to tell them to tune in on Friday for Friday Night Fights with Nika and Sammy. And God forbid there's another weather event and they make Nika work like a slave and depot pigeon coop. Like, I don't want to tell them that.
It sucks.
Right? Go ahead.
Went from blizzard weather to tornado weather. Like, I just can't keep power.
Like, I don't want to tell them what. Just follow us on everything because, quite honestly, and I'm being so for real, guys. Life has been lifing, and we love coming here every week and being here with y'all on a consistent schedule. But there are 4 of us on the screen that you see, and quite honestly, I got little kids. ALW has his issues. Sammy has the weather that hates Sammy. Anika has a job that hates her but pays her bills. So, we try. We really honestly do try, and we try to give y'all content when we can't be here. But life is life.
I try so hard.
Yeah.
God damn it, I got Akon stuck in my head.
But barring anything, Friday Night Fights will be here with them 2 over there watching WWE and slowly going crazy because they decided to make SmackDown 3 hours long for whatever fucking reason. You can stream us with all of these shows on all your podcasts. Like wherever you find a podcast, you can find us. And you can listen to us as you work out, as you walk, as you run, as you travel in the car. Please don't listen to us in certain times like you nasty people do. Collision watch along is probably going out of the way because life is life. But ALW and I will have Evolve and Collision and Ashe Wrestling on the rundown. Once we can coordinate a time for us to get together and do live and talk and chat, sure that we don't go over 30 minutes at most because we love the gap. We will be here usually Tuesdays at 10:30 for the cookout. Friday starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, by the way. 10:30 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays for the cookout. But yeah, we love y'all. We appreciate you. Winter Circle is Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming and being with us. We could not do this without y'all, like at all. So please make sure you like, share, subscribe. You can find us on most any social media. Yes, we still have an X account. No, we don't really get on it like that because F Elon Musk. But
Yes.
we are on everything else. Please come chat with us. We're here. Most of us are sane. Well, let me
Yeah.
phrase it. 75% of us are sane. One of us is not quite there. But in my defense, it's a good defense. So, yeah. So y'all stay safe. You always late, Blue. You always on Cindy's time. But we still love you. Thank y'all for being here. Please, 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 please stay safe.
Yes.
Stay amazing. Have a great rest of your week. Y'all are amazing. You are loved. You are appreciated. Wash your hands, wipe your ass, take a shower, eat, drink some water, get some rest. And remember, the world is not as horrible as it seems. You are loved. If no one else tells you besides us, you are loved, you are amazing, and you are wonderful. Till next time. Peace out.
Peace.
Bye.